Hi, thanks for joining me today. This is the time of year where everybody's getting ready for back to school. We only have a few more weeks before school starts here in Culpeper for most every student. And if you're a parent like my wife and myself, then you have kids who are needing school supplies and new clothes and new shoes and all of that stuff that goes along with their first day of school. It's an exciting time. This time of year also reminds me of something very special to me. In high school and college, I was a cross-country runner. And for many years, I coached high school cross-country in San Diego. One of the things that I always did as both an athlete and as a coach is I took time for goal setting. I would meet with my athletes and I would sit down with them and I'd talk with them and ask them, what goals do you have as an individual? What goals do you have as a team? And we would go through those things and we would make very definitive goals. And then we would talk about how are we going to accomplish those goals? What do we need to do? What do we need to change? What needs to be done in order to accomplish our goals? I think the same thing is just as true and just as important in our own individual lives, especially if we are Christians, because we need goals that are based on God's will for our lives. Goals that are based on our giftings and talents and callings. If you haven't already, I want to encourage you, spend some time in prayer this week. Maybe even spend some time fasting about it. If you've never thought about setting goals for yourself, do that. The Lord has a plan for your life. Jeremiah 29:11 tells us that. And that plan has been in God's mind before the foundations of the earth. And so He wants you to fulfill that plan in your lifetime. And it's up to us sometimes to figure out those details, but we need goals. We need goals to give us direction so that we don't wander aimlessly. I encourage you this week, set some goals for yourself and figure out how you're going to accomplish those goals. Do that prayerfully, would you? Bless you.